Monterey Museum of Art is a museum that collects, so that means that we have a commitment and a responsibility to present and preserve the collections in our care. We are the only accredited art museum with national accreditation in between Santa Barbara and San Jose. Our mission-driven goal is to connect art and community, to celebrate the art of California, past, present, and future, with audiences of all levels. We want to invite people in to participate and to experience. So we had this great community exhibition called Open Walls, You Are Here, and it was participatory. Visitors were invited to the museum to come and make art together. And then the whole community came over the period of about 6 weeks and filled up this wall with paintings. We see the museum as a resource for education. And our curriculum at the museum complements what the core curriculum is at school.
We used to take 3 field trips a year. We used to have PE aids. We used to have art and music in the classrooms. And all of those things are no longer. So I'm very excited that the museum is invested in teaching children about art. My class's first visit to the museum was very engaging for the students. They were very motivated, and one student in particular has a severe speech challenge. His challenge is word retrieval. I observed in the art museum he, number one, raising his hand to participate and speaking in 4 complete sentences describing the painting. So not only was he engaged, but his word retrieval was right there. It was beautiful.
We also are partnering with the Boys and Girls Club of Monterey County, a tremendous nonprofit organization that has had such an incredible impact. They have a connection to this great history and this great tradition. They're part of the artistic legacy of the Monterey Peninsula. We've made a very concerted effort to engage the military community because it's such an important part of past and the present. And connecting with that community and all of its diversity is something the museum really cares about.
The mission of my organization is to take in homeless veterans and their families and to assist them in rehabilitating their lives, and then they can be self-sufficient members of society. I know that art is a proven healing agent and a good source of therapy for people who are seeking answers. After the visit, I got a lot of good feedback immediately. He said, wow, the vets really enjoyed themselves. And then on my desk was a letter. If you allow me, I can, it was from one of our veterans. We found ourselves engaged, involved, and most of all moved by some of the works of art we saw yesterday, which provided us with much mental stimulation. People don't sit down and write handwritten letters anymore, right? So for the veteran to take the time to speak on behalf of the whole crew was very moving and very meaningful. And I can see already that art is making a difference in their lives.
So we are the Monterey Museum of Art, and art is first, together with community. So this idea of connecting art and community, you know, art is at the center of that. And it has a very rich legacy here on the Monterey Peninsula. That's the art that we really want to share.
Charlotte called us and said, I really think you need to come see the Warren Chang exhibit. He really resonated with me because he's capturing the daily lives of a farm worker. It was just so heartwarming to us and really kind of makes the hair on my arm stand up. The Monterey Museum opened it up to all of our employees. So here we have 1,200 employees that had access to art, and I think that made them all see that there is a respect for what they do. I think it's our responsibility to support the Museum of Art because it's telling our story.
The Monterey Museum of Art has an incredible history, and we're very committed to having an extremely dynamic and vital future. And it is the support of the whole community that makes the difference for the Monterey Museum of Art so that we can make a difference in our community.